Hey, what's popping, guys? Jalan here, coming back with another episode of the weekly recap. Today, currently, is April 8th, 2019, and this is going to be episode 66 of the weekly recap. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. And before that, let me just grab another sip of water. Water. This video is sponsored by H2O Water. Favorite drink. So what I did last week at work, pretty much testing. Last week we were able to, as a team, we were able to push out two RC releases, and I helped support and test our software on different systems, get the system back up, because our tests were breaking the system, and whatever the hardware issues were in our system had to do a lot of resetting and reflashing to the car so it can bring it back up and then do the test again. Pretty repetitive. So thankfully we were able to push out the two releases, and this week we're gonna have another release, maybe another like two more releases this week, so we'll see how that goes. Aside from that, I've just been checking out leaks in our code with Valgrind, and everything is going smoothly dandy. So switching gear to some other things I've learned. Continue to actually finish Shoe Dog, the audiobook. Incredible. I think it's really fascinating to hear, to see how such a huge company or international company got to the place that it is, how it was built, and huge credit to Phil Knight for overcoming all those challenges and all those objections, the resilience that he had in building this company, and the supportive friends and families that he had, which I found was super inspiring and supportive, and played a huge role in him achieving and building this incredible company. So huge kudos for that, and really thankful to be able to hear his story. That's pretty much all of that. And I did pick up and started Mask of Masculinity by Lewis Howes. Just got finished with the first chapter, I think on the second chapter, and just basically just uncovering and unmasking myself, and relearn and reevaluate what it means to be masculine. And so far learning some great values to that, and a lot of the things that he's talked about I can definitely see in my life and resonates with me, and with some of the ways that I approach different things. And the current chapter that I'm reading right now is The Athletic Mass, which it's me. So it's really interesting to hear his perspective and learn from people on what it means to be masculine, and that you don't always necessarily have to be tough all the time. It's the things that are behind that mask and behind that toughness that's going to make you more masculine in certain ways, whether it is doing things beyond sports, or beyond some kind of filter or something that you're trying to hide behind, and just uncover that and unskin that, which I think it's definitely a process. I'm still going through that, and it's just a matter of being consistent and aware of the mask that I'm wearing, and slowly peel them off. um, as I go. So it's a always learning and never ending process, which I think is really valuable, and I've definitely become more passionate about that. Just learning about who I am and how I can become better, uh, just in general, professional relationships and life in all aspects. So that's pretty much all that. And switching gear, been watching a lot of NCAA basketball. Just finished today was the Final Four, the championship game. Congratulations to the Virginia Wildcats. Oh boy, no, Cavaliers. Excuse me. What an incredible game. But primarily, I've been just watching the refs. And this past weekend, spring basketball did start. Had 8 games. Incredible. I couldn't be more excited to be back on the court and to incorporate some of the things I have learned and some of the things I've been developing in my spare time, and I'm really loving it. And I began to take notes on the things I did right and the things I needed to do to improve. So it's just a never ending process for me to constantly learn and constantly to grow. So I love it. I can't be more excited about it, and it was tiring. His body was sore, but I love every moment of that. I love the soreness. I love the process. I love the pain that I have to go through after yesterday, stretching and just taking care of my body to um, so I can have a more um, healthy lifestyle and to be able to do this for an extended period of time, because I find that the lighter I stay, the more fit I stay, the easier it is on my knees, and the longer that I can go for. So that's pretty much all I did this past week. Hope everybody had an awesome week, an awesome start of their Monday. Just continue to crush and continue to improve and continue to aspire to do incredible things and to keep elevating and lifting other people up and ultimately just become the best version of you. So, and I've definitely fallen in love with me. I know that's kind of crazy to say, but me and I and myself have slowly developed this unique and incredible relationship, and I just fallen in love with who I am, and continue to learn. So there's always more to learn. There's always room to grow, to improve, and always seeking for that. So that's pretty much all I want to touch on, and hope everybody had an awesome day, awesome start of their week, and I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya.